What's up, guys? It's Brandon Flash. Today you're joining me with my 2023 Tesla Model Y all-wheel drive 4680 battery. We're headed from Charlotte, North Carolina all the way down to Tampa, Florida. Just unplugged my car. We're charged up to 100% or probably 99% now. It's my 2023 Tesla Model Y all-wheel drive 4680 battery pack. Originally rated for 279 miles of rated range. We have EV-based aftermarket aero caps that I've tested. They're just as good as the factory aero caps as far as range. It has the Steck Dyno Prism PPF wrap on it, looking really good. We're in Charlotte, North Carolina. Let's hop in. I'll go over the route. This should be a very easy road trip, realistically. So I've punched in Tampa as my destination here. We're going to figure it out as we go. Set it to day mode here so you can actually see what's going on. And you can see Orangeburg is my first stop, which is actually where I do want to stop. Just nice and easy. I don't know why it's having me go that way out of Charlotte. That's very strange. Tesla Nav does some weird stuff sometimes. Anyway, we'll get there about 26%. That's going to be a quick stop. Realistically, we'll probably have to use the restroom and stuff. I'm going to grab some Starbucks on the way out of town. So that'll be a good first stop anyway. Let's reset a trip here. So we'll reset this to Florida. If I can type. Florida. Save. Great picture there. Reset Florida. There you can see we have just shy of 18,000 miles on the vehicle overall, and we're at 300 watt hours per mile. So we'll see how that impacts our lifetime efficiency on this drive. I would imagine it will probably make that go up very slightly with all the interstate driving that we're going to be doing. My tire pressures are very slightly low, but it's fine. As we get down to Florida and it warms up, those will go up slightly because it is rather chilly here, 44 degrees outside in Charlotte. But if anything, it'll just give a little bit better comfort. And I'm a little uncertain about the charging situation at the hotel itself. I just put in Tampa, but the hotel's around here. So we're probably going to end up stopping relatively close to Tampa to get to the hotel with a decent amount of charge. That way I don't have to worry about it. And then subsequent days at the hotel, I'll know if we have charging or not. But like I said, first stop, going to pick up some Starbucks. Then head to pick up Bethany, and then we'll head down to Florida.
My God, can't take my eye off you, can't take my eye off you. Dim God, don't got nothing on you, don't got nothing on you. My heart is ready for something I have been had in a long time. True love crime, I hope you know that it may hurt for a while. Let's slow down, slow down.
We have arrived in Orangeburg, South Carolina. We've driven 136 miles on this charge. Definitely not the most optimized 26%. Get plugged in. And this is at the solar canopy here. Let's see if they have it actually operating now. So it looks like they do maybe have it operating now. Last time we were here, it was not operating, and they actually had it locked out, tagged out, but they have it on this time. So good to see that. Use the restroom, hit the road, get back on the road, and figure out our next stop. Charged to 64% in about 17 minutes. Next stop will be Pooler, Georgia. It's estimated arrival of 4%. I expect that will go up once we get on the road. We'll unplug and get to it. I believe it's about 120 miles, something like that. So should be a pretty easy leg to get going.
Like too much or too sweet. Ooh, passion from your truly. Let me know how
We
you
have
feel.
arrived at the Pooler, Georgia US 80 supercharger. This charger is super cheap. Well, that's the next one. 25 cents a kilowatt hour, but thanks to you guys and your referrals, I am charging for free. So 3% arrival, we drove 121 miles. And the stall markings here are really wonky, and we'll see if this reaches. I'm going to have to readjust, unfortunately, so I'll plug in a second. Let's try this again. Move my car over very slightly. You can see all the bollards over there, actually. They removed all of those, just like they're doing at every supercharger because of Cybertruck and for non-Tesla. You can see they're using the version 4 bases here. So these can accommodate version 4 posts. There's the handicap with the little thingy there. There we go, over 200 kilowatts. We're gonna plug in 221, which is pretty much the max for this car. Well, charged up to 64%. It's projecting arrival with 4%, but like this trip, I think it's going to go up as we get closer. We used 38 kilowatt hours to go 121 miles on the last charge. We have 121 miles to go, so I think we should be good, having added 40 kilowatt hour. Unplugged. Let's get on the road to Jacksonville. Arrived to Jacksonville City Center Boulevard at 3%, and we have driven 122 miles this drive. Got some Chick-fil-A on the way here. Get plugged in. Let's see what we get for speeds. Starting to charge. Should get about 223 kilowatts or so. There we go. 220 kilowatts roughly, and already ramping down because 4680. Charged up to 59%, and then we're gonna head to St. Augustine and Daytona, one or the other, maybe both, we'll see. But time to get on the road.
I know you still, you're nice, sweet, smooth, like cocoa bread, cocoa bread. You're nice, sweet, smooth, like cocoa bread, cocoa bread. You're nice, like cocoa, you're nice, like cocoa bread, like cocoa.
37% charge. We've arrived to the St. Augustine Buc-ee's supercharger, which is here. I wish it wouldn't hide the pin when you're there. That's a little annoying. Well, actually, yeah, it is this one. Sorry, that one there. 34 cents a kilowatt hour. We drove a whopping 41 miles since the last charge, and we have driven 420 miles this trip so far. This is a 12 stall version 3 PSU installation as usual for Buc-ee's. Don't know if they're going to be doing the Mercedes charge point installation here, but I'm going to wander around and see if that's going on here, because a lot of the Buc-ee's sites are getting those. You can also see the bollards removed here, even from the trash can, which is a little weird, but bollards removed from the PSUs and the signage removed, so these stalls can now easily be iced. Will be interesting to see how that goes. Looks like they did add some spot markings here. I don't know if these were here before, but certainly will be interesting to see how this all transpires. Charged up to 98% while at the Mercedes area, checking that out, the charge point installation, and then we're gonna head to Tampa. Let's see what it reroutes to here. Anyway, let's unplug. We're at the Mercedes installation here in St. Augustine at the Buc-ee's. You can see the kind of animation they've got going on there. You can see the price here, 44 cents per kilowatt hour, and these are owned and operated by Mercedes-Benz HPC North America. As you can tell by the giant Mercedes logo, these are ChargePoint Express Plus. They have the Phoenix Contact, the liquid-cooled cables. They're branded as ChargePoint rather than Phoenix Contact, but they do have Phoenix Contact on the bottom. Looks like these went live just now. These are kind of janky feeling. They're just really plasticky. Got a Lyric that just charged, was apparently the first one to charge here. You can see the normal dual stall here. So serving those two stalls, serving these two stalls. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Hey, I took it up to 95 and I went short.
Yeah, may as well.
On in Orlando.
Who knows? It's always a mess in Orlando.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Make a safer side.
Yeah. Safe travels.
You too. Peace.
Now here we have one serving these accessible stalls. You have the access aisle here for ADA. You have the charger at lot level instead of at curb level. You have these pads for probably trash cans, things like that. Over here, you've got a 2500 kVA transformer from the utility. That's a big boy transformer for sure. And then in here we have all the equipment that goes with this, which is a lot. So you have 6 ports here. You probably have 400 kilowatts serving each of these. So you should have 6 cabinets, I believe, if my idea of how these are configured is correct. Unfortunately, it's a bit hard to see in here, but I was able to kind of get my camera in there to see the switchgear at least. Let's see if this will focus. And that is a 4,000 amp Lincoln Electric cabinet there. And then you can kind of see one of the power cubes or power blocks there. And then they do have some sort of future proofing. Again, really hard to see because they're screened, so you can't see it, unfortunately. But this site was listed as coming soon on PlugShare, and I just decided to walk over here, and turns out they're live. So pretty cool to be able to check that out and see, but I have no need to charge on them because my car is fully charged. First time seeing Express Plus in the wild, actually. Or actually, no, I saw it in Maine, but first time seeing an Express Plus install at scale. And hoping to have these at Buc-ee's everywhere. Realistically, I'm kind of glad they did these instead of Electrify America at Buc-ee's. So reliable CCS charging is coming and probably next soon. So it looks like the car thinks we can make it all the way to Tampa, but we have tons and tons of bailout options if needed along the way. And we're going to be going through the outer edge of Orlando there.
Take my mind off you, baby. Oh, come be my lady. Oh, give me a baby. Got me talking crazy. You're nice, sweet, smooth, like cocoa bread, cocoa bread. You're nice, sweet, smooth, like cocoa bread, cocoa bread. Skin so smooth like cocoa, we no lose on no dough. Skin so smooth like cocoa, we no lose on no dough. You're nice, like cocoa, like cocoa bread, like cocoa bread.
It's easy to remember where I started, the doors that opened up, a place I long to find. My fear and money disregarded for another time. No, I didn't know it hit me out of nowhere. No, I didn't know it, but I had to go there.
Arrived to the Tampa, Florida supercharger. This is a version 2, 150 kilowatt. We're at 3%, and I drove 205 miles on this charge from 98%, which is definitely a long leg. It's getting a little tired, and definitely need to stand up, but let's get plugged in. We're gonna be limited to 400 amps because version 2, so we'll probably only get like 130 at first, but let's see. Let's get it green here. Blue communicating, taking a little bit to communicate actually, longer than usual for supercharger. Let's see if it goes or if it fails. There we go, green. We are ramping up. And that's about what I'd expect at low state of charging. It'll actually ramp up as the pack voltage comes up. We charged 3 to 50% in 20 minutes, and now we're gonna head to the hotel, but I think I'm going to leave you guys here. Let me show you the stats, then we'll wrap this video up. So here are our stats from the whole trip. 625 miles, we have about 12 miles to the hotel, so call it 637. We'll probably be right about 200 kilowatt hours and just over 3 miles per kilowatt hour, so pretty good stats. But thank you guys for watching. See you guys on the next one.